So file handler is very important because all the code or programming language, when they handle the business logic, right? Okay, they have to store the data in some places or some hardware, right? So file is one of the storage. Okay, so everybody know file, right? Because it's a place where we store the data on our machine, right? No matter it's a Windows machine, Mac machine, right? We have different files, basic, simple TXT file, right? And even we're writing the Python code, we have a Python file. We have the image file, we have the audio file, video file, right? Code file. Okay. So how can we handle file in Python? Okay. So we are talking about, first of all, right? Let me ask you a question. How can we open a file? Nathan, do you still remember how can we open a file?
Do you like? I forgot.
Huh? So suppose I have the test.txt file, test.py file. How can I open? Because when you try to do something to a file, you have to open that. Oh. What?
I don't know.
Louis, do you know? How to open file?
Open file.
Yeah.
I can hear. Wait.
Okay. So you guys have to look at the pages by yourself to understand. Okay? Because I don't think it's difficult. You have to listen carefully and go back to review. How to open file?
Yeah.
Open function, right? Right? So Nathan, do you still remember what's the parameter can we give to open the file? Suppose I have f dot open. What should I put here? Nathan?
File name.
File name. So what's the file name here?
Test.txt.
Test.txt. Okay, file name. And if it's be accurate, it should be file path and then the file name, right? Because the file is not always in the same folder as the main Python file. What's the second parameter, Lisa?
Like M.
What do you mean M?
Or R.
R? What are they? What are these meaning?
R, W, and A.
R, W, A. Very good. What else?
A is like add something, append.
Oh, append. Okay, good.
W is like write.
Right. Okay.
R, I forgot the.
Ah, you forgot to make a guess, right? How you can do to a file?
Open. Make.
Huh? Fellas, do you remember? Fellas, we are calling them different mode, right? Different mode when we open files. So what is R stand for?
What?
We're talking about when we open a file, right? We have 4 different modes to open the file, right? We said W means write, A means append. What did R mean? R means what? What did you try to do to the file?
I don't remember.
It's a read, right? That's a basic read, right? What about X? Create. Okay, so that's a basic syntax for, open function, right? You should understand. Okay, so if I have a file and I open the file, put the correct file path and file name, and then I put whatever the mode I wanted to do to the file, right? So what's next? If I want to print f.read, okay, what happened? Right, let me go to the file and put some like, okay, this is the first line, second line, so okay, let me save that and now run this. Okay, what do you see? You read the whole content of the file. Okay. What about if I omit R? Will it work? It's still working because R is the default mode, right, when you open the file. Okay. Julian, do you still remember what's the difference between W and A?
A adds and W removes.
A adds, W, what do you mean remove? Huh? What do you remove? What do you mean remove? Huh?
Oh. A adds and W writes.
A is add, W, what's the difference? What's the meaning of add and write? What's the difference?
And
If I have a file, I try to append something, and I try to write something, what will be different? Hmm? Nathan, do you remember?
No.
Victor, do you remember what's the difference between write and append?
Yeah. Append is like don't delete anything, just add to the end.
Okay.
And write is delete what you delete and then write over it.
Okay, very good. Right. Write means you overwrite everything. Okay, so you whatever inside the file it will be overwrite, delete, and whatever new one will insert. Let's take this, right? Right now, test.txt, we have 3 lines, and we open the file in the append mode. Okay, and then we write one more sentence into the file and then close that. So when we read the file again, read out, what are you going to see? You're going to see 4 lines, right? There's not actually 4 lines. We are in the line break. I just add one more sentence, right, to the end of the existing content. But suppose I change it to W, what you're going to see is this new sentence is right to the file, but whatever the existing one or before one, previous content has been overwritten. That's the difference between write and append. Okay. X means create, right? Suppose I put X and I put a different file. So I just said open test2.txt. Do I have test2.txt? No, I don't have. Right? So in this case, it will help you to create X, right? To create whatever the file you're looking for. You see here, test2.txt. But what happens if I already have a test2.txt and I click on run? It will give me error, right? So it said file exists. Okay. What happens if I using read test3.txt? What happened? Read. What happens if I try to open a file which is not existing? Louis? Louis, are you there?
Yes, I am.
Did you get my question? Huh? If I try to read an existing file, do we have test3.txt? No, I don't have, right? What's going to happen if I run code?
It's gonna show up as an error.
Okay, let's see. It's not showing the arrows and no such file. What happens if I change it R to suppose to W? Right.
It's still gonna be error. I think it has to be X, right?
Okay, let's try it, right? No, there's no arrow. And actually, instead, you can see test3.txt is created. Okay? So remember, when you read an existing file, okay, when I read, if the file is not existing, you're going to give an error. But when you try to write a file, if the file is not existing, he will help you to create the file. Okay, let's try it again. Test4, right? If I put 8, append, what can happen? Will it throw arrow, which will help you to create test4? Julian, what do you think?
Eh?
What do you think? You give a question. If I'm trying to open a file which is not existing, I try to append a file which is not existing. I run the code, what can I get? No?
I don't know.
To make a guess, right? Two options, either throw an arrow or help you to create a file. Right? Julian,
Yeah.
what do you think? Come on. Fellas,
It would add the file, and then the open would show error.
why have to say reopen? It's trying to append the file, right? But the file is actually not existing. Okay, so when you run this, it will actually help you to create a file. But it's not throwing an error. Okay, it's not throwing arrow. Okay, let me try this, right? So you just remind me, if I try to append one non-existing file, at the same time I write something, right? Create a file, also write the sentence, write the messages, right? To the file. Take a look at that, right? Close it. Okay, you see here, the content is also returned into the created file. Okay, that's great, right? So look at here. So we talk about four different mode, RAWX, open a file in the read and text. Text is a bit tight, right? So usually we're using text. And then we have a read the file. We can read the whole content. Okay, we can also read what? What does this mean? Read file. Jeffrey, what does read file mean?
It looks into the file and gets the code.
What's the file mean here?
Demo file.txt.
The file. What's the file? I open the file, right? And I try to read the file. What's the file? File here mean? What's the file here mean? Fellas, do you know?
No.
Read it here, right? Return the first character of the file. Okay, if I run this, okay, the file is, let me try to read the file, right? So you can see the difference is, okay, let me go back here. Read the file and read print after read. You put a 5, okay. If I run this, you're gonna see the first 5 character is printed out. Okay, so that's number mean, right? Okay, these are all the content that we taught on Tuesday, right? You should remember this, okay? And now we're able to read line. Okay, you read 2 lines, right? You have to explicitly put the read line, okay? But the question is, suppose you don't know how many lines totally in your file, right? But you need 4x in F, right? Print X is the content of each line, okay? So in the for loop. We also have a good close the file. This is a good practice to always close the file when you are done with that. So it's something related to the performance or the resource. Okay, you should remember when you're done operation file, you better close that. Okay, like this. I open the file, I read the file, read the first line of the file, and then we close the file. Very clean. Okay, right. Okay, AW. Different is A will append to the end of the file. W will overwrite any existing content, right? So file is open, file name, append, right? And you write a file, so which will write into the file, okay? Second, you open the file, read the file again, and print f.read, right? F.read. Example here, okay? Open a file and write a sentence and close that. Okay, open the file in a read mode and print out every line, right? Or all the content. Create new file, we said X is specific to create new file. A will create a file if the specified file is not existing. Same thing as the W. Okay, same W. So that is write and create file. Delete. So this file we have to import a module called OS. Okay, and now we can use the os.remove the file name. Okay, remove the file name. So suppose I'm doing here, right? So which means I have to import OS and what os.remove the file name. That's the file.txt, the tableau, right? That's my file name. I put that here. I run this. Nothing happened, but actually txt5 is removed. What happened if I put test6? Right, test6. Nathan, what's gonna happen?
And remove the file.
Remove what file?
Text6.txt.
Where's my text6?
You don't have a text6?
Do I have a text6?
No, so will it be error?
There'll be error? Okay. Yeah, system cannot find a file specified. That's the 6.txt. Okay. So how can we do that? We can check if the file exists by using os.path exists. So what you're gonna do here is you have to set, hey, if os.path exists what? That's the 6.txt. Okay, that's 6.txt. And if it is true, what we're gonna do is os.remove. Right, os.remove. If I do that, nothing happened because I don't have 6, right? If I set a 4, okay, so if the path before existing, yes. And then I just remove the file. Right? To run this, test4 is removed. Okay, so os.path.exists and os.remove. Okay, that is the way how you can check if a file exists and delete the file if you don't need it. Right? If you don't need it. We can also remove a folder, remove the entire folder, right? Okay, so far we reviewed, right, what we learned on Tuesday about file handling. Now let's look at our assignment, okay? Our assignment is actually not complicated, right? But you have to follow one step by step, right? First, you need to create 4 files, okay? So now let me come here, I delete everything here. Okay, let me create a 4 file. First file is called file create. Okay, and we're gonna create file update, right? File, what else? File read and file delete. From the name, you know, right? What is the different operation we can do in different files? Okay, we need to create all the files in the file create.py. Right? Okay, now let's move to the second step. Louis, are you listening? Okay, you should not tell me you don't understand the question. Okay. Second one saying in the same folder create the following folder structure. What does it mean? Louis, what does it mean?
Means to just like create another probably like another like text inside, like, you know, like a document.
It's called a folder structure. It's not a file. You want your file structure to look like this. Okay, what do you have, right? 4 Python file, folder A, folder 1A, right? And then under the folder 1A, we have 2 folders, folder 2A, folder 2B, right? And I have a third folder which is under folder 2A, which is folder 3A. So we can create the file structure like this, right? Let's do that. First of all, I have 4 files already, right? So now I'm gonna create directory. Do you see here, directory? I need to put folder 1A, right? And then we have, you can see, what does the indentation here mean? Listen, what does indentation here mean? Huh? Listen,
It's
what? What does it mean?
folder in folder.
Folder in folder, okay?
Right.
Yes, so in the folder 1A, we have folder 2A, right? And it also have folder 2B. Okay, here, folder 2A, folder 2B, and the folder 3A is in the or under the folder 2A. That's it. I create the file structure look like this, right? 4 Python file, folder A, folder 1A, it has 2 child folder, folder 2A, folder 2B. And under the folder 2A, we have 1 more folder called folder 3.
What's a child's folder?
Child folder just like, okay, so here, folder 2A is the child folder of his parent folder 1A. Relationship, right? Parent-child relationship. You're up to me, above me, then it's your parent. You're below to me, it's child. You get my point? So here, the parent folder of folder 3A is folder 2B because folder A is inside folder 2A. And the parent folder of folder 2A is folder 1A. Okay, now let me ask you, what is the parent folder of folder 1A? Fellas, what is the parent folder of folder 1A?
File handling.
Yes, very good, right? So that's just like a relationship between folder and folder. If the folder in the same level, look at here, 2A, 2B, they are not the relationship one contain another one, right? They are the sibling. We call them sibling folder. Folder A, folder B, they belong to the same parent folder. Clear? Okay. So now we have that folder structure. What else? In the file create, write the code to create new files. Okay. What we said. We need to create 1A, date 1A in folder 1A, date 2A in folder 2A, date 2B in folder 2B, date 3A in folder 3A. It looks like very complicated. But let's do that one by one. It's easy, right? Create date1a.txt file in folder 1a. So what I need to do is you need to go to the folder 1a first. Folder 1 is here, right? And where am I right now? I think we are calling the file create, right? So in the file create, what we need to do is, okay, date 1a in folder 1a, okay. Look at the structure here. Date 1a.txt inside the folder 1a. Okay. So here we cannot manually create. We have a unique program, right? Because I'm asking you to what? Writing code to create a file. Okay, writing code to create a file. So how are we gonna do? We said file equals open what? Right? Open the data 1a.txt. Date a.txt. And remember, right? If we wanted to create new one, you can definitely using X. Okay, so what are we doing? Create, which is X, right? Create a date1a.txt. If I run the code, what will happen? Julian, what's going to happen if I run the code?
It'll create a new file
I'll create a new file in which folder?
in folder 1A.
In folder 1a. Are you sure?
Yes.
Are you
Wait,
sure? The file I'm running right now is file create. This is file create. And you said my date1a.txt will create in folder 1a.
I'll just create the file just generally just as a,
Let's try it, right? Oh, what do you see? Is the file created? Julian.
it created outside of the folder.
But is it created in the correct place?
No.
Where should we talk it to close that? Hmm? What folder are we talking in to close that? Create that.
Folder 1A.
Folder 1a. Okay, so what can we do here? Jeffrey, what can we do here?
Um, um, okay. Can you repeat it?
Are you listening?
That was, but then like the spotlight was on something else, so I didn't actually see the thing.
I'm asking you, now I'm trying to create date1a.txt file, right? Inside my folder 1a, okay? What should I change this file? Because right now I run this code, it just create date1a file, but it's not inside the folder 1a. Now I want to delete and create again, right? But of course, I have to what? I have to modify my code to make it work. Okay, so
Yeah.
what do you think I need to modify my code in order to create a file under folder 1a?
Add another parameter.
What?
You have to add another parameter.
What parameter?
Folder 1A.
Where should I add that? Yeah?
No,
Where?
in the beginning.
In the beginning? Where? Here?
Yeah.
Like this? Huh?
Yep.
Am I correct?
Yeah.
Can I run this?
Sure.
It's got an error. An integer is required. Got type string. Okay. No, it's not correct. What should I have to do? Jason, what should I do?
I don't know.
Okay, if you don't know, please listen carefully. Okay, so here it's very easy. What I need is I need to put the file path. Right now, I'm running the code in the file create. Okay, do you remember I said dot slash and dot slash? What's the difference? Listen, what's the difference between dot and dot?
Slash. I think dot slash is like it goes to the top of the first
Not top, go to the parent level, up one level.
pair, and then you can put the file name to find it as a children class.
Okay, so depends on what is the relative path of the target file, right? We can use dot slash or dot slash to adjust the file path. Okay, so right now, our code is here, right? File create code is here. We wanted to create a file under the folder 1A. So what should we put here? Listen, what should you put here?
Dot slash.
Dot slash?
Dot slash.
Dot slash? What's the dot slash mean? Dot slash means the current folder.
What's data A in?
Data 1A is the file you're gonna create.
Oh, what folder do you want it to?
Are you listening? When I'm talking about the question, are you listening? Right? What is the target folder we're gonna create for the data 1A?
Folder 1A.
Folder 1A, right?
Yeah,
Where is the folder 1A?
in the folder you're doing right now.
Folder 1A is here. But we wanted to create the file inside the folder 1A. So what should I do?
Dot slash.
Okay, dot slash. Why I say dot slash? I'm here right now.
Because it
Dot
goes
slash is gonna jump into here. Jump into his parent. His parent is here. It's gonna jump into here. Okay, if I run the code, I'm gonna see files created here.
Yeah.
Is it correct? Huh?
yeah.
Is it correct? Is it what I want? I want where? I want here, folder 1A. This one should come folder 1A, right? Look like this. This is under folder 1A, okay? So how can I change that?
I don't know.
Okay, if you don't know, please listen carefully, right? I'm here right now, okay? Folder 1A and file create are siblings. So which means they are already in the same folder. So if I wanted to go inside the folder 1A, what I'm gonna do is just type in folder 1A slash, right? Folder 1A slash. So if you run the code, you're gonna see the files created. Guys, are you following?
Yes.
Okay. So now let's take a second one. It's 2A in folder 2A, okay? Put it here. Okay, tell me how I'm gonna write that. File 2 equals to open. Okay, I just put X, okay? So tell me the path. Jeffrey. What's the file path I should put here?
Okay.
Where is the folder 2A here? Folder 2A is here, right?
Yeah. So I guess you do folder 1A slash folder 2A, then slash
Slash what?
data.
Data
Da-
2A, right?
Yeah.
That's the file you're looking for. Very good. because I'm using file create. This is my file location. I need to go to folder 2A place. I first need to go to folder 1A and then go to folder 2A and then put the file name. Right? If I run this, right? File exists, right? So this, because why we said file exists, because I already created date 1A, right? So I should not create again. So what I'm gonna do is I just put a W, right? Which will not give me an error. Run again. Okay, very good. Okay, so I created folder 1A, folder 2A, and the file name, right? And put a W. So create the file if it's not existing. Very good. Now let's take a look at the next one. Create 2B in 2B folder. Okay. Listen, what should I write here? File 3, open. Listen, are you listening?
Yeah.
How can I create it here? What's the file name? Data2B.
Data
Where?
2B
Folder 2B.
in folder 2B. So you put folder
Tell me what's the path?
A,
Huh?
folder 1A,
Folder 1A
and then slash
slash
folder 2B,
folder 2B slash.
data 2B.txt.
Okay. I run this. It's created. Okay, it's created. Okay, what next? Data 3A into file 3A folder, right? Okay, now let's try it again. So Victor, do you want to try it? File 4. What's the path? Okay. Data 3A, folder 3A is here. Victor, what's the path should I write in here? Victor, you there?
I think folder 1, wait. Folder 3, folder 3A.
Folder 3A is here. If
Oh.
you want to go to folder 3A, you have to go to folder 2A first, right?
Oh, okay, so folder 2A slash,
No, look here. I'm here right now. I'm in the file creator, right? You should look at what's the starting point. You're here right now, so what's the first?
file creator.
File
Create.
create. I'm here because I'm in the file creator, right? Which means I'm here right now. So now what's next?
File delete.
No. I need to go to this place, right? I need to go to folder 3A, right? I collapse it now.
So,
Tell me.
File,
Which folder should I go to first?
folder 1A.
Yes, folder 1A, right? Folder 1A, go to first. Now, okay, you go to the folder 1A, I expand that. So which folder are you gonna go to next? Huh?
Folder 2B.
Folder 2B, very good. Okay, what else? I go to folder 2A. What else?
I don't know.
What is the target folder you want to go to? You're here already, right? What's the target folder you're gonna go to?
Folder 3A.
Yeah, folder 3A, right? It's not difficult, folder 3A. Okay, you go to the folder 3A. So what do you want to create on the folder 3A? What do you want to create?
Data 3A.
Yeah, that's 3a.txt. That's a file you want to create, right? So now if I run the code, what are you going to see? You're going to see data 1A created in folder 1A, data 2A is created in folder 2A, data 2B is created in folder 2B, and data 3A is created in folder 3. So here you have to understand what is the file path, right? Before you're writing the file path, you have to understand where is your starting point, because I'm writing in the file create file, right? And starting point is here. And you wanted to see if I have to go to my parent by using dot, or it's my sibling, which I can just use the folder or file name directly. Okay. So I have created this. Now let's look at here. Go to file update, update the content for the file. Okay, now look at here. Go to file update. Okay, listen, what should I do? Listen,
Yeah.
what should I do? What are we asked to do?
Write a sentence to data.
Write a
1A.
sentence today. Okay, now you need to update the file. Tell me, how do I do that?
You like call the file first.
Huh? What should I do?
Call the file.
How can I call a file? Call a file? What do you mean call a file?
Call the file. Like call the.
What do you mean call a file? Call a file? What file? Delay?
Yeah.
Like this?
No.
So what? How can I update the file?
I forgot.
Are you guys really listening? I'm just curious. Huh?
Yeah.
I will repeat it, right? How you handle the file? You open the file first, right? In different mode. Open the ring read, append WX. That's it. The whole module is talking about file handling. Okay, and you tell me you forgot it. It seems you're the first time to listen to that. Okay, Louis, what should I write here?
I think it's like something W.
What do you mean
Like
something
da-
W?
Data 1A dot text, and then you have like a W.
Tell me the code. What should I write here?
I guess you can do like F equals data 1A. I mean first you do parameters and then parameters, and then you do quotes, and then data 1A dot text, and then in the outside you put a plus, and then you add another quote and put W in there, right?
That's it?
Yeah.
What else? I need to write a sentence, right?
Oh yeah, you can put print, I guess, right? And then you can do quotes, and this content is data 1A file. Yeah.
Print what?
I mean, and then you put quotes in there, and then you can put this content is data 1A file.
Print?
Yeah, that one.
Yes?
Yeah.
That's it?
Yeah.
Julian,
Huh?
is it correct?
Yes.
Are you sure? Okay.
Wait.
It's correct?
Yeah, sure.
Why do you think it's correct? Jeffrey, is it correct?
Wait.
Yes.
Victor. Victor, is it correct now?
I think so, yes.
How to open the file?
Wait, I don't think it's
Huh? Victor? I don't know what you guys, if you guys really listening to, okay? Because I don't think you guys are really understanding. I'm not sure if I'm not explaining clearly, or you're not, because you know, rarely listen to it carefully, right? We just said how we can open the file, right? Right? I explained twice. I just explained. Open, open, open. That's it. This is the only function you need to remember to open a file. Do you have open here?
No.
How you can open? How you can handle a file without opening it? Open file path. Is the file path correct? I don't think file path is correct, right? Let's don't talking about print stuff, right? I run this. What happened? It's created 1A here, but it's not, right? Because we're looking for date 1A where? Under the folder 1A, right? Nathan, how can we fix that? I'm looking for open a date 1A file under folder 1A.
Do before data, do folder to 1A.
Okay, now I open that. After I open that, how I can write a sentence to it? It's not print, right? Print is just print out something directly. I don't want you to print. I want you to write it. Write to the file.
I think I know.
Huh?
F dot, right?
After write, there's only one function you need to call to write a content or data into the file, which is f.write. Okay? Write what? Write out what? Nathan?
Right. This is content and data A file.
That's it. Okay? Am I done? Am I
Yeah.
correct?
Yeah.
Have I complete?
Yeah.
Okay. And again, okay, every time you operate on a file, you remember close it. Okay? Close it. Now if I run this, look at here. Did y right now empty, right? So I go to file update, okay? I run this. It's completed, right? But if we go to the date 1A, you see the content is returned to the file. Okay? So this is the first one. Go to up. Okay, second one. Okay, B. Louis, say it again. How can I complete the second task?
You can do after open and then parentheses and then
What's the path to date 2A?
path.
What is the file path to date 2A?
I don't know.
You don't know? Where am I right now? I'm in the file update, right? You need to go to folder 1A first, folder 2A, and then you find the date 2A, right?
Yep.
So what should I write, Louis? Hello, Louis.
Yes.
Louis,
Yeah.
we need to write the file path to the file, right? Which is folder 1A. Yeah, Louis, you there?
Yeah. Oh, okay. You do slash. Oh, I forgot that.
Continue. Folder 1A what?
And then you do data on 2A.
No,
And
I'm
then
in the folder 1A right now.
What about folder 2?
Folder 1A, do I have date 2A? No, you have to go to folder 2A. So what
Yeah.
should I write here?
So you do 2A and then you do slash and then data 2A. And then outside of that you do parentheses. I mean you do quote W. Yeah.
What's means of W?
Right.
Okay, what's next, Louis?
Then you do F dot right. This content is data to a file, and then you do F close.
Okay, I run this. Go to 2A first. Nothing here, right? Now I run this. Complete. I go to 2A. That's the data. Okay. Task A. No, not task A, right? Task C, right? I should modify that. Okay. Write 3 sentences in data 3A. Where's data 3A? It's in data 3A folder, right? So this one I'm gonna put. Okay. Victor, what should I write here? I'm saying, right? I just open the file. And you need to give me the correct path of the file. Victor, can I answer this question? Victor, you there?
Yes.
Yeah, do you know how to write it?
No, I'm not really sure.
You're not very sure? Alice, you want to try?
I'm not sure either.
I mean, it's just almost copy, right? I don't know why you don't understand, right? Okay, Julian,
Okay.
what should I write here?
F equals open.
Okay, open a file. Give me the file path. Data 3A is here, okay?
Folder 1A
Slash.
slash folder 2A
Okay, slash.
slash folder 3A
Yes, slash.
slash data 3A
Yes.
dot test.
Motor is W, okay? What's next?
F dot right.
Okay, remember here I need to add 3 sentences, right? How can I add 3 sentences?
F right, this is content in data 3A file.
Right? I just need to have 3 right. Okay,
Yeah.
that's it. 3A is empty now. I run this. 3A has the data, right? I mean, it's not a line break, right? So what happens if I put NA where line break? Let me try this. NA means a new line. So yeah, it's working. Okay. \n means new line. We put it here. Whatever you write next is where we start a new line. Okay. So E is copy all the content from W date 3A to date 2B. That is challenging. Why I say so? Did we say copy before? Listen, have we talked about copy before? Listen?
I don't think so.
Okay. So what do we have right now in date 3A? 3 line of sentence, right?
3 lines.
Okay, so how can I copy the 3 line of sentence to what? To data 2B? Do you know?
You use like f dot copy.
There's no function called f.copy. Right? Basically, think about that, right? Think about the first step. You want to copy content from one file to another file. What you should do first? Huh? What you should do first?
Copy it from the data tree.
No, there's no copy function, as I said.
Oh.
No copy function. It's normal thinking. Normal thinking. Copy content from file A to file B. What's the first step?
Look at what's in data tree.
No, you first need to open to file.
Oh.
Open the sourcing file. Open the destination file, right? So what is sourcing file? Data tree, right? So what mode we should open the data tree? A. Read, write, append, or create. What mode, Ethan?
Wait. You said that you need to copy data 3a.text to data 2b, right? But you wrote like f equals to open like folder, those folders, right? Can't you just write open f for data 3a?
Open F, yeah. So first I need to open data 3a, right? Because you need to copy the things from data 3a folder, file, right? You need to open that, just like you copy homework from your classmate. How do you do that? Open your homework book, open your classmate's homework book, right? That's the first step. Okay, so I need to open to file first. So my question is, what mode should I use here for data 3a? Is it W? Or something else? It depends on what operation we're going to do to the 3a, right? It's 3a. Jeffrey, what do you think? Jeffrey, there?
Yep, I am here.
What do you think? What mode we should using here? Is it read, write, append, or create?
Create.
Why create? Which means you're not listening to me. What are you doing?
Taking a poop.
Huh?
I'm in the bathroom.
But it's still okay to screen, right?
Yeah.
So, Louis, what mode should I using here?
What?
What mode I should using here? Read, R, W, A, or X?
I didn't memorize all of them.
Listen, what do you think?
Yeah.
What do you think? Which mode should I using here? What am I gonna use? What am I gonna do for data 3a? Am I trying to write something to it, or try to read something from that? Huh?
Wait, you're reading?
Yeah.
You're reading from data 3a and then you're writing for data 2b.
This is a requirement, right? Copy content from 3a to data 2b, right? So I'm gonna ask you, what am I supposed to do data 3a? It's read and write or what? Read, create? Huh? Nathan?
What?
I'm asking you, what is mode I should use here? Read or write? That's it.
Read.
Right, it's a simple question. I'm not changing the data in data3a.txt, right? I'm just read the content from data3a.txt, right? What about data 2b? Right, first I need to put the correct folder, right? Folder 2b and data 2b.txt. Okay, here. Listen, what should I put? Listen, What should I put here? Hello? Am I lost? Julian, you there?
Oh, yeah.
What should I put here? Read or write?
Right.
Okay, because I'm gonna write to date to be, right? It's right.
Yeah.
Okay, so I open 2 files. What's next? Right? Your homework notebook has to be open. Your classmates' homework has to be open. You need to copy. What are you gonna do? Definitely has to be what? Copy line by line. Right? So the question, how can we get the content line by line from a file? Remember? We just talking about, right? Anyone remember? I don't think you guys remember or listen. Okay? 4, right? Because I don't know how many content is in the data 3A. So I just use the loop. 4 line in F. Oh, by the way, right? Usually you put in different F. Okay, you cannot use the same F. Okay. So what next? Listen. Do you understand this? Nathan? Victor, you there?
Yes. I think it means like for things like in line F, like for line in F1 is like, so it's like doing stuff to the data 3a.text.
For line in FA, which means I read the content line by line from date 3A, right? So for each line, what should I to do? What I was supposed to do to each line of the sentence? Julian?
Copy
What?
the content.
Huh? Copy content. So how I can write the content? Julian? Right here. What I do? Write.
Right.
Right. Who write to whom? Write to whom?
Right there.
Huh? Which one is the destination file?
Data to be text.
Okay, what is data to be test now? It's F2, right?
Right.
So it's F2 dot write. Write what? Good. Write what?
Right.
Write line. So the line is stand for the line of the sentence. Okay, that's it. So you finish the loop, which means you're gonna loop every line of the sentence from FA, and you're gonna write it to F2. Right? So F1 close, F2 close. Okay, now let's take a look at that, right? First, you're gonna check it to be is empty, right? And data 3A has 3 lines of code, right? So now if I come here, I run this. I go to data 2B. What do you see? You see the 3 lines of code or sentence copied from date 3A to date 2B. Guys, I understand. Victor, you understand now?
Yes.
Louis, you understand?
Yeah.
Okay. Listen, you there?
Yeah.
Okay, so what we just do is we are looping, we're using a for loop, okay, looping every line of sentence in F1 and then write it into F2. That's it.
What's F1?
F1 is this one, date 3A, F2 is this one, date 2B. Are you clear?
Yeah.
Okay. So now go to 5. In file read and print contents of file date 2A and date 2B. Okay, that is easy. Okay, what are we supposed to do here? Fellas, what am I supposed to do here? I need to print the content from file date A, date 2B. Fellas, what should I do? Fellas, is there?
Yeah.
One, what should I do? How can I open these two files?
You can. Wait.
First, you need to give a variable. F.
F equals open.
Open, very good. Open what?
Wait,
Look at the
data or
data 2A, right?
yeah.
But you need to be careful where the data 2A located, right? Right now I'm here, okay? I collapsed everything. Right now I am here. Okay, I need a reaching data 2A. So what should I do here first?
Folder 1A.
Folder 1A, good. I go to folder 1A. Then
Data 1. Data
no,
2A.
I'm looking for data 2A. I don't have a data 2A here. Not yet.
Oh.
I need to go to one more folder.
Folder 2A.
Yes. Now open the folder 2A. Do you find the data 2A here? You have, right?
Yeah.
Data 2A. Okay. So open that, right? Which mode? Read or write?
Read.
Read. Very good. Because I didn't do any changes. I just print out, right? So how can I print? Print f dot what? Read.
Yeah.
Okay. So run this. Okay. So quickly is to be. Where's the to be located? Folder to be, right? So I need to change the folder to be and then data to be. Again, same thing. Read and F read. You see here? There's the content of two files created, right? Of course, right? It's a good practice. You close the file every time you have done operation to the file. Okay, that's a file read. What's last one? Last one is file delete. Right click, delete all the folder and all the data files inside it. Okay, file delete. Okay, we have talked about how can we delete a folder, right, or file. Do you remember what is the module we have input first? Listen, you remember?
F.
Not F. We need to input a module. How we delete the file? There's no f.delete, okay? It's not like that. How can we delete the file? We need to import some module.
OS.
OS. Import OS. Okay. Now we can use the ls dot what? What's the function we're gonna use?
OS dot remove.
Remove. Remove what? What I said? Remove all the folder and the data files inside it. Okay. All the data folder. Okay. All the data folder. What is data folder? On folder A, 1A, right? Okay. Everything under, which means I need to delete folder 1A and everything underneath that. How can I do this? OS dot remove what? Listen.
File name.
Which file name? We have so many files.
Folder 1A. Why can't you just delete folder 1A and it's gonna delete everything?
Oh, okay. So let's try to put, that's a good idea. 1A. Now let's do that. What's that? Access denied. What does it mean? Okay, let's take a look at the Python code. Delete file. How we delete file? OS remove the file name. How we check a file exists? OS path exists. Delete folder. Oh, we need to delete folder. Right. Which function we need to use to delete the folder? Remove directory. So I change it here. Run this. Direct is not empty. Okay, it sounds like you cannot delete it because the folder is not empty. Okay, so then what we're supposed to do to delete an entire folder, use rm direct. Okay, so let's write it again. The directory is not empty. Okay, which means what? Which means I have to delete the file first, then I'm able to delete the folder, right? Let me try folder 3 maybe first, right? Okay, so I'm gonna first delete the data 3A. So I'll remove, we need to put the path setter, folder A, folder 2A, folder 3A, data 3A. What I do? I delete the data 3A firstly, and then after I delete this, right? Let me first delete this, okay? I remove the file. Okay, it's gone. I only have folder 3A. Folder 3 is empty now. So which means what? Which means I can remove directory now. The system cannot find the file. Okay, so this is already completed, right? Now I delete an empty folder, remove directory. Okay, folder 3A is deleted. I can see that. Which means what? Which means you have to remove the file first, and then you can delete an empty directory. Okay, so which means
You can't delete a directory that has files inside.
say it again.
You can't delete a directory that has files inside it.
That is a good question. I leave it to you. Okay, I believe there is a way to delete the folder recursively, which means everything on the folder, right? But here I try to understand you and make you understand is how to delete the file and then remove the directory. Okay, so here I wanted to delete folder 2A. I have to remove what? Data 2A first, right? Data 2A. After you remove data 2A, I can remove direct the folder 2A. Same thing. I have to. It's a B. It's a B. I have to delete what? Data to B. .txt, right? Then I can delete the folder 2B. At the last, I can delete the folder 1A. Let's try this, okay? Run this. Data 2B is invalid. Data 2B is invalid. Oh, it's removed, okay? It's removed. Okay, I think that's almost the end of the class, okay? So now I have deleted everything.